Good morning, everyone. So I have a treat for you today. I'm outside in my backyard and I'm preparing to plant our summer garden. So real quick, I'm originally from New York. I grew up in Queens, and after coming out of the military and returning back to NY, I lived in Brooklyn, then the Bronx, and then finally Harlem before moving to the Atlanta area. What are we now? At 10 years. It's been 10 years that I've been in the Atlanta area. So I didn't grow up with gardens and farming and farm animals, but it's always been something that I've been very drawn to. And moving here, it was the perfect opportunity to have those things. So our first house, which was about 8 miles from where we are now, we had chickens and we started a tire garden, but we only had the opportunity to plant carrots, and then we sold the house before harvest. So that garden really never got off the ground, and neither did the farm animals. So now we're in our new house. We've been here for 14 months, just over a year, and we are on just under 5 acres of land. So our yard, if you can get a glimpse of it right back here, the yard right behind the house has a retaining wall, and then the rest of the property is, can you see that, is wooded, and then we have some clear areas towards the back of the acreage. So right here in our yard, I am planting a summer garden. So I'm so excited. My teenagers have been helping me with the lands. I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute so you guys can see what we actually have plotted out for the garden. We have prepped the ground. We're going to be putting down the weed mat cover, and then we'll be planting some seeds and some seedlings depending on what it is. This is probably going to be a 3 or 4 part video, just because I don't want the video to be too long, and we haven't done everything as of yet. So I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be planting, and I hope you guys can share my excitement with me, because I am beside myself with excitement about this summer garden. This is the actual garden plot. So it's about 30 feet by 20 feet. Again, this is a corner of our fenced in yard. We have fence and we have retaining wall. There you see Candace. That's our Great Pyrenees. Candace, she's checking out, and that's my youngest son, Muhammad. So this is the area where the garden is going to be, and again, I'm going to do the videos in parts so you can see how it comes together. If you can see here, most of what we have is that Georgia red clay. There's soil on the top, but underneath it, it's the Georgia red clay. So the clay is really hard. It's hard to break through. So we're going to put down a combination of topsoil and garden soil so that we can plant in. And we're going to place a border around the actual... Muhammad, I can't hear Munchkin. We're going to place a border around the actual garden right here, and probably put some sort of chicken wire up around it to keep the deer out and the rabbits, and hopefully the squirrels, so they won't eat up all of our food before we have a chance to harvest it. So right here in the middle section, I am going to put a raised bed, and that's where we're going to grow the watermelons. And then the rest of the garden is going to be a U shape. It's going to go around and it's going to be a U shape, and we'll put all the others. Vegetables will be on the right and fruits will be on the left, with the exception of the watermelon, which will be in the middle. Look at my husband, y'all. You just missed him. He was out here cutting up.
She's the dog. We got the dog.
I already showed them Candace, babe.
She's Great Pyrenees. She's
I already told him.
200 pounds of power.
Babe, I already told him that. This is a gardening video, not a dog video. So back to it. Yeah. See, he done make me lose my train of thought, y'all. Okay, so the garden.
I hit my foot on the garage.
Okay, baby, you have to be careful, all right? Shh. So I've got the weed mat. We're going to put weed mat down. One of my friends told me we could also use cardboard or newspaper. So I think we're going to put down the weed mat, and we might put newspaper on top of it just as an extra barrier for the weeds. You can see if you look closely, we still have some weeds that we weren't able to get up when we cleared this patch of land off. So the weed mat and the newspaper should kill any remaining weeds. We're going to put that down and leave it down for about a week. And then after that, we'll come out, give it a nice good watering, and then we will put the border in and section off the areas so that when our seeds come, and I'm probably going to do an unboxing video. I ordered my seeds from Seeds Now. All of their seeds are non-GMO and organic, and I ordered all of our seeds from there with the exception of the things that I'm going to plant as seedlings. So when that box comes, I'm going to do an unboxing video so you guys can see what they have and how it comes. So we're going to get the garden together. I'm going to take you guys along the journey with me. I'm excited about doing this. My boys have been out here really helping, and there he is again. I'm trying to catch him while he's dancing, but he stopped before I turn the camera. But we've got some work to do. It's early in the morning on Tuesday, so we've got some things to do before I get to the homeschool lessons with the kids. So look for part 2 probably sometime next week. Peace.